The crypto network Ecash markets itself as abundance thought. With more noteworthy value-based speed, Ecash fundamentally is used for moves all around the world without even a monetary establishment. The Bitcoin Money ABC organization, which comprises of a gathering of old pros sent off in 2017, which essentially is genuinely huge, is a replacement of the Bitcoin Cash project that hinted at Ecash incredibly. Furthermore, Ecash means to set up a good foundation for itself as an all the more broadly acknowledged coin that can be sent for especially everyday exchanges. In the midst of the developing unpredictability and difficulties in the crypto market in an unobtrusive way, brokers and financial backers truly are turning out to be progressively worried about the organization's steady accidents and postponements, which is very huge. Is it true that you are checking XCC's essentially long-haul possibilities out? Try not to worry in an every way that really matters, large way. This Ecash cost expectation for 2022 and past will for the most part unfurl each truly conceivable stage for you. Ecash value estimate for Q4 in a genuinely huge manner. The expense of XCC can rise fundamentally on the off chance that the designers really get pivotal updates to in a real sense diminish framework responsibility and generally work on its flexibility incredibly. The expense could increment to in every way that really matters. Limit of $0 this situation in an unobtrusive manner. On the off chance that there aren't any updates, the organization might encounter immersion, which explicitly is very critical. That being said, the expense might tumble to no less than $0 in unpretentious manner. Given the straight value directions limitations, the typical cost might wind up at $0. XCC value estimate for 2023. Ethereum DEFI truly is upgraded by the Ecash organization's help for Ethereum virtual machine in a for the most part significant way. The buyer of EVM can make monetary projects, products, and administrations, which basically is genuinely huge. Moreover, the POS agreement disposes of the necessity for diggers. This will for the most part help in the more noteworthy utility of the symbolic, which essentially shoots up its cost at $0. Notwithstanding, in the event that the resource proceeds to basically be in every practical sense, all the more entirely helpless to expansion and numerous fundamentally different difficulties, the expense might wind up at $0. Ultimately, a harmony between the tensions of purchasers and vendors could in a real sense carry the cost to $0. XCC value expectation for 2024 in an unobtrusive manner. The group behind Ecash could basically utilize goals to the structure, while troubleshooting mistakes and really potential provisos in the framework in a kind of enormous way. Moreover, people group driving drives would catalyze XCC's cost in the main part of Bitcoin's dividing occasion, which is very critical. Progressively, the cost of XCC could sort of drive to its likely kind of high of $0. On the other hand, the absence of bullish volumes coming about because of a shortage of premium among advertisers could wreck the cost to $0. Going against the norm, a harmony in exchange requests could in a real sense settle XCC at a typical cost of $0, or so they sort of thought. Ecash value expectation for 2025. Ecash utilizes the cash fusion convention, which empowers clients to save the stock cap and hold source secrecy in contrast with specific essentially different tasks in an especially significant manner. Moreover, because of this, not all chain investigation associations can follow Ecash XCC exchanges. This will give extra security to clients which by and large animate its cost in 2025, in opposition to prevalent thinking. Subsequently, XCC can top at $0 in an unobtrusive manner. Future guidelines may basically affect cost changes, which could draw the essentially least expense to $0 the finish of 2025. The fundamentally normal cost may sort of reach $0 that the bullish and negative focuses in every practical sense are considered, or so they basically thought. Ecash value expectation, or so they thought. The presence of XCC in DeFi might energize a cost slope toward the north in an unobtrusive manner. It could highlight explicit organizations to use its assets to DeFi in an essentially huge manner. Besides, its top-of-the-line security elements may likewise draw an enormous number of new clients. As per Coinpedia's Ecash cost estimate, the worth of XCC could increment to $0 2022, which especially is genuinely critical. On the really other hand, assuming the organization takes surprisingly lengthy to team up and truly redesign, the cost can exceptionally flip downwards. Toward the finish of 2022, the cost might tumble to as fundamentally low as $0. What for the most part is Ecash. Bitcoin Money ABC, which sort of is a fork of Bitcoin and Bitcoin Money, is presently known as Ecash. It depicts itself to be a digital currency expected for work as electronic cash. The by and large sole reason for Ecash fundamentally is to be a mechanism of installment for making installments for labor and products. On July 1, 2021, the coin went through a rebranding, and from that point forward, it basically has really tried to stand separated from its predecessor basically. Bits, the fundamentally primary units of Ecash, plays the job of Bitcoin money ABC's unwieldy truly decimal spots. While utilizing Ecash, you could move 10 pieces as opposed to 0.000010000 BTC, or so they thought. Furthermore, XEC is essentially more fast and reasonable than regular installment choices like certainly PayPal or bank cards in a very enormous manner. Exchanges happen immediately between individuals rather than through an outsider like a bank, making it basically more private and safe, or so they generally thought. Crucial examination. Amory Sechet, the for the most part principal creator of Ecash, who cloned the Bitcoin Money organization to make Bitcoin Money ABC by and large, which filled in as the harbinger to Ecash. The Ecash component beats Bitcoin Money ABC regarding effectiveness and convenience in an exceptionally large manner. Sechet then, at that point, chose to upgrade Bitcoin Money ABC to in a real sense make another corporate picture for Ecash, which especially is genuinely critical, contending that a lessening in sort of decimal digits will help with the coin's execution. Ecash has truly believed that the coin should empower EVM consistency and to work with Ethereum's DeFi industry on ETH, in opposition to prevalent thinking. While sending installments, Ecash can do as such without utilizing unwieldy decimal spots by conveying a base unit of bits in a significant way. To speed up installment handling, Ecash especially has likewise sort of incorporated a proof-of-stake agreement layer called Torrential Slide. This layer takes the game to a completely especially next level incredibly. Verifiable market opinions on XEC, or so they sort of thought. 2021 in a significant manner. Ecash essentially had a lazy beginning, exchanging at about $0 through most of July 2021 in an unpretentious manner. Later, the cost of XEC started to rise and expanded all through August, coming to $0, which is very huge. The cost of XEC expanded essentially in September, topping at generally $0 September 4th in a quite huge manner. In spite of the fact that XEC encountered an especially little cost fall following this, it for the most part has since been exchanging the scope of $0, in opposition to prevalent thinking. Is Ecash certainly worth purchasing? Indeed, as Ecash's future in a real sense is anticipated to especially be bullish in light of our figure framework in view of its areas of strength for certainly and very good quality protection, or so they generally thought. Will XEC cost explicitly go up? Indeed, the Ecash might possibly strike new levels from now on, assuming the group for the most part thinks of more up-to-date overhauls and coordinated efforts. How high will the Ecash cost move toward the finish of 2022? Extremely, in spite of mainstream thinking. As indicated by our XEC cost expectation, the cost of the altcoin could ascend to a limit of $0 the finish of 2022. What will commonly be the actual worth of XEC by 2025, in every practical sense, as opposed to prevalent thinking? XEC can in every practical sense arrive at the in every way that really matters greatest cost of $0 2025 with a fundamentally normal exchanging cost of $0. Where might I at any point buy and large purchase Ecash, which is very critical. Right now, Ecash is accessible on the main trades, truly as opposed to prevalent thinking. Binance, Bitfinex, CoinEx,